Hi folks, Mike Schramke with Larry Stove Sand Equipment, America's largest selling Kioti dealer and America's largest selling Kioti zero-turn dealer. Today's a big day. Today is the day I tell you and show you and introduce you to the ZXS stand-up zero-turn mower from Kioti. These have been a couple of years in the making, a lot of research and development, a lot of asking questions by the Kioti engineers, and the result is a product that I don't think you'll find lacks anything. It is cutting edge of zero-turn stand-ups. The Kioti ZXSs are, ZXSs? Yeah, probably. They're available in 48 or 54 inch. They all have Kawasaki V-twin power, Hydro Gear ZT3400 transmissions, very, very large transmission. The same deck that people have come to expect from Kioti on the ZXRs, the sit-downs. They have a 10-gauge deck with an additional 7-gauge band leading around the front. They have 6 anti-scalp wheels, and they are tough. What else do they have? Well, for one thing, I mentioned tough. They have weight. They weigh 1,000 pounds. This one, a couple pounds under 1,000 because of the deck size. This one, a couple pounds over 1,000. But by the time you put 7 gallons of fuel in them, they're both right at 1,000 pounds. They have a heavy-duty PTO clutch, a 200 pound-foot of torque, and it's a soft start PTO clutch. So even with the engine up, you can engage the PTO and get a quick but yet gradual wind up. That's especially important if you've got employees using these or somewhat inexperienced operators. You don't have to worry about being at full throttle and then hitting the clutch and putting a shock on the drive line. That's a small thing, but it's cool. They will operate at 10.5 miles per hour. And let me show you some other stuff. I'll do a little walk around here. So let me move the camera as I go. First off, and one of the most important thing, the operator's platform. The fold down for a couple reasons. One, well, I'll tell you in a minute. Fold down operator's stand platform is fully suspended. It's got 4 shocks and makes for a very forgiving ride. It has heavy-duty anti-slip mats, and it does fold up and stow out of the way if, for added storage on a trailer or in a shed, or you can fold it up, and it has a little retaining pin here. It's hard to do when I'm kneeling, and you can walk behind it. And why would you do that? For a couple of reasons. One, if you wanted to sneak even closer under a tree, you could fold this up and walk behind it while it operates. And also, if you were on a steep hill, you could walk behind this and operate it. And if there was a catastrophic issue with a roll, you would not go with it. Very well thought out. I like that. 5-inch pad to rest yourself against, and a cutout for figure that out. And check this out. Look. The pad is removable, and let me give you a peek down in there. Lots and lots of access. The cooling fans on the transmissions, the belt, adjustments for the drive system. The battery is right there. For clean out, the fuse panel, the fuel filter. It makes access to darn near everything just that much easier, which is cool. Love the suspension. Let's take this outside. I'll show you how it operates. Woo, cold day today. All right. So anyway, little bit of throttle, little bit of choke, start it right up. And then the operator presence is this one. So if you try to shut it off, if you try to release the parking brake, it'll die. But that's that. This bar can be adjusted if you wanted to. If you had a younger teenager, you were teaching him or her how to use the machine, or if you wanted to restrict it for your employees on how fast they could go, you simply move this bar back, and then these won't go as far. So forward is just squeeze. No, pardon me, reverse and forward. Has an hour meter right here, the PTO control, deck height adjustment. But, you know, let's drive it around the lot a little bit. And it has a fuel gauge. Oh, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. It's very intuitive, very easy to drive. Starting the PTO. It doesn't shock the driveline. Yeah. I mean, that is cool. And like I said, you can fold up the bar in the back. Because there are times that you want to go under a tree, or you're on a hillside that's a little scary. Simply walk behind it, and if the machine would go, you know, I like that. And it takes up a little bit less room on the trailer or in the shed. This is a hoot. Yeah, man. Mike wants a demo. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, I love it, man. I love them, love them, love them. So how much is all this goodness going to cost you? Well, the two models would be 48-inch and 54-inch, and obviously they both have their own, you know, particular advantages. The 48 is more nimble; it'll go through residential gates easier. The 54 is, you know, 6 inches bigger. The 48-inch is $91.99. $91.99. The 54-inch is $96.24. So $425 more. Obviously, it's just because of the increase in the size of the deck, the steel. Otherwise, they're all the same. They have the same engine, transmission, everything else. But what's really cool, now those are not ridiculous prices if you compare them to other high-quality stand-ons. But what makes this even better is the finance offer that Kioti has going right now. And I really appreciate them for doing this. So $91.99 or $96.24. For 24 months, you could finance it at 0%, 0.00. So the financing would cost nothing. If you want 36 months, 0.99, less than 1%. 48 months, 1.99, and 60 months, 2.99. Now, let's look at that 60-month payment. With no money down, the 48-inch at $91.99 is $169 a month. For $169 a month, no money down, press hard, make 3 copies, you can own the 48-inch. If the 54-inch better suits you, it's $10 more, $179. 60 months, $2.99. This is a limited time deal. The finance offers are running month to month. So right now we're somewhere in the latter part of February, and I can do this through the end of March. If you're seeing this video after that, simply call and we'll let you know if the deal is still on. So repeat, Kioti ZXS, S for stand, $91.99 would cost you $169 a month. $96.24 would cost $179 a month. These things are a hoot. I'm telling you, it's like a skateboard that you don't feel unsafe on. They're awesome. My name's Mike Schrampke with Larry Stove Sand Equipment, America's largest selling Kioti dealer. I've got 2 stores in the Nashville, Tennessee area, and I would love to talk to you more about the Kioti ZXS. You can email us at sales@lsetractor.com, sales@lse, like Larry, Stove Sand Equipment, tractor.com. Give us a call, 615-956-0334, 615-956-0334, and please subscribe. Thank you.